The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Mark Twain. Hey guys, thank you for joining me this week on this week's episode. As the quote alludes to, finding out your why. So I know that for me, finding out my why has been an exploratory effort, if that makes any sense. I have gotten involved in some multi-level marketing or social retail, if you want to call it that. I have started a business. I started 4 businesses in 2018. My inner entrepreneur, I've told you guys, woke up late in life at 48, and there's so many things I want to do, and it's not uncommon on a daily basis for me to have some new dream of some new idea that I want to do. And so I've spent a lot of time here recently, thinking about what is my why? Why am I doing this? And what is my purpose? And I think that for a lot of people, I want to say, I don't know about men. I'm sure it happens to men as well. But for me, it was really challenging when my kids grew up. I've talked to you guys about that before, where, empty nesting syndrome and how it's not talked about enough and what that looks like and feels like. And so I think that for me, my family unit at home, when my kids were still home, even in high school, we had dinner together every night, and we were a very close, tight-knit bunch. And so when the girls moved out, I was heartbroken and didn't know what to do with all my extra time. I kind of lost a sense of purpose, right? I lived my life raising kids, and I had them when I was 23 and 24 years old. And so for them to fly the coop and become self-sufficient, amazing contributors to society was a wonderful thing. But it was a challenging thing, because it's easy to forget your why when you're in the middle of doing the day-to-day efforts of, work and school and homework and baths and dinner and just the regular rigor of an every day-to-day basis. And so I've had a lot of time to self-reflect and think, what is my why? Why did I launch these businesses? And why is it that I want to shout from the rooftops about a certain product? And, what is driving me to, figure out my fulfillment for the future? And so having the time to reflect has been beneficial. The travel since we've sold our house in May has given me a lot of hours in a car, and given me some really great opportunities at a beach to relax and really reflect and think. And my why when I started my entrepreneurship journey and my why today are a little bit different. And the why when I started was, I wanted to leave a legacy, and I wanted my children to be able to benefit from my efforts in me starting my own business. And I wanted them they grew up in the property management industry. So I assumed they would just follow in my footsteps. And, as any of you parents know, or if your kids are not grown yet, you will soon learn, they're here to take their journey and find their why and follow, what leads them. And so for me, I really wanted to start a business that was for my kids. Then my kids didn't want anything to do with it. So that was weird and awkward feeling, but a reality. And so I had to dig deeper. And I don't think that was originally my why, or if it was, it changed. And my why is to elevate women and to elevate people. When I look back and have thought about this episode, and I've been thinking about my purpose and my why a lot lately, what do I want this to be? And what do I want? What do I want at the end of it? And why am I doing this? And so for me, it's to elevate and empower others. And it doesn't have to be just women, although I do care very much about the empowerment of women. I want to grow people, and I want them to be able to spread their wings and take flight and do amazing things in the future. And that fills my heart, that fills my soul with pride and leaving that legacy of a person that made an impact on someone else. And there's been a ton of people that have impacted me in my lifetime, and I want to give back and do that for others. And so, I really want to encourage you guys to take time and think about all the things going on in your life. And why are you doing them? And if they have meaning and intention behind them, and what are you working towards? And so, for me now at the pivotal companies, my why is that I want to create impact, and I know that the teams that I bring to the table to better other, organizations through our services and deployments is because we want to be impactful and we want to, help initiate change for the better and help teams and owners and investors achieve the goals or successes or exceed them that they wanted for themselves. And that's my why in Pivotal. My why for the Burning Bra is simply what I said. I'm here to empower and elevate others. And, I don't care what that looks like, and I don't care what that means. And it's not anything for just me. I get the joy out of helping another individual achieve their goals. And so, we have had a soft launch on TBB. We've been working to really, get it back on its feet and really start hardcore pressing for it. And I want to say, my why there is advocacy for women. That's it in a nutshell. And so while TBB has different sections to it that are really passionate about based on Brittany and Ashley and I's, passions, overall, we're looking for advocacy, and it's advocacy for women, and it's advocacy for children that are in the foster system or, that in the adoptive system. It's for the domestic violence survivors to have an outlet to speak about their experience to hopefully help and change another person's life. And so, life is short, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to encourage you. People ask me my why all the time, whether it's through my collagen products that I sell, or if it's through, Pivotal. I've thought so much about Pivotal, or if it's through the Burning Bra. And, the Burning Bra, we want advocacy. And so if you're a female watching this and you want to be a part, I had somebody reach out to me just this weekend and said, Monica, I love all that you're doing. How can I be involved? That's what we want. So if you're wanting to make an impact and you want to be involved and you want to figure out your why, or you need help, I'm happy to discuss it with you guys. For me, it's advocacy, and that can mean a lot of different things, and I can advocate for many different things, but it's advocacy and elevation and empowerment. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I want to encourage you to look for your whys in what you're doing, so that you are not just living a day-to-day going through the motions life. Live with intention and live fully. So I'm just going to keep this one short this week. And I thank you guys for your time. And I hope that you have time to reflect on your why. And when you figure it out, shout it from the rooftops, because I'd love to hear about it from you guys. Have a great week and take care. And thanks for listening. Hey guys, if you like this episode, please hit like and subscribe.